Stl'mstaliwa Stam. Oh, by the way, Laaqwmays. Do you already know that? Or, I wonder, yeah, no, if you've gotten this far, you would know who I am. Okay, let me get real traditional. Today, what we are talking about is Ksnmsta, the value of hunting and harvesting land. Usually this is the part of the series in which I start to tell stories. So, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, throw it out. Dwalashit is the spirit chief or god, or I like the personification. You know, the personification is a nice way of saying it. Basically, he is the god spirit of hunting. And if you are a hunter, traditionally you would pray to him. You would observe his sort of ceremonial chastity. Is kind of the way that it was described to me. Basically, like your thing that you do, like you clean your body, make sure you're good, all that kind of stuff before you go hunting. And this is a story of the Butsil, the first of the Dwalashit, who was a bit of an a-hole. Wasn't a nice guy, not really, no, not at all. And he had a wife, you know. It's always the jerks that get wives, you know, real pretty ones too. And yeah, so he was out hunting, and this young man stopped by his home and was just, you know, eyeing up his girl. But the girl didn't mind, so, you know, it's all about consent. And he would go and talk. They'd talk. The sun started to set, and Dwalashit was coming home soon, so the woman said, "You gotta go, or he's gonna kill you." You know, gets real jealous, that guy. And so Dwalashit does come home, and he is a little bit like suspicious, a little bit like, you know, why are you home alone with my woman? Where's your woman? What's going on here? And so this is the part of the story that I always get a little bit fuzzy on, which I shouldn't, because I just read it. So, because there's multiple versions, and I believe the version here is that, in like some of the other stories, he builds a fire to see if Dwalashit, the young Dwalashit builds a fire to see if the young man is going to be able to withstand the fire. So he sits there. And he feels like a cold rock slip its way into his pit. Yeah. And instantly his body cools down, the sweat disappears, and what Dwalashit was trying to do was he was trying to get the fire so hot, that eventually the young man would drift so far from the land of consciousness that he would be asleep. But that rock that was given to him was to do the opposite, keep him awake. So he ends up killing Dwalashit and becoming the new Dwalashit, and now he's a much nicer guy, apparently. I don't know. You kill some woman's husband and I tend not to trust you. That is the story of the origins of Ksnmsta, not really related to Ksnmsta, but yeah, Stl'mstaliwa Hunting, and salutations from your favorite salmon bill. Hopefully not, I don't know.